Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and today we're going to be talking about money and how being frugal with your money can actually help you in turn make more money from a business standpoint. And I'm not talking about investing that money. This is not going to be a video about investing at all. It's going to be just purely talking about how just having money on the side can in turn help you get more clients, all that kind of stuff. But let's just get right into the video. So like I said, this video is not going to be about investing whatsoever. So if you're looking for investing advice or something like that, this is not going to be the video for you. What I'm going to be talking about in this video basically is about how having, a lot of money on the side and also living well within your means and having, most of the monthly income that you have go towards saving or towards investments can actually help you make more money from what you're already doing work-wise. So hopefully that kind of clarifies the direction that we are going in this video. So let me give you guys a little bit of a background on me if you aren't familiar with me. So I actually work at a car dealership. I was a salesperson until about a few months ago, where I took a management position. And obviously being a salesperson, my income could be pretty variable. Now, I didn't make gross commission, which made things a lot easier. I was paid off of volume commission. So what that really meant is it didn't matter what cars I sold. It just mattered how many cars I sold. So if I sold more cars, I made more money. It was pretty simple and straightforward. That being said though, obviously if I sold less cars in a month, then I wouldn't make as much money. And so due to that variable income, obviously it made, things in my life a little bit stressful, and I had to budget a very, very specific way. And the way that I had to budget was I had to make sure that I lived well below what my income was so that I can make sure that I always had money to pay all of my bills. So, if I made a certain amount of money, I made sure that I was spending, at most 20 to maybe 30% of my income. 30% was like really, really pushing it. I tried to not spend more than really 20% of the income on everything. And like I said, it was just because my income was so variable. But after I had done this for a very long period of time, built up my savings, it actually changed things for me from a business standpoint. It made business a whole lot easier. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. Is I'm not this person that did like online investing or anything like that. And every single dollar that I save, I invest into the stock market and make it quadruple, whatever. I'm not that type of person. I'm a lot more pulled back. I do have obviously money and investments and all that kind of stuff, but that is a video for another day. This is purely just for someone who is, just wanting to save money. Essentially, they don't want to worry about investing it or any of that kind of stuff. That someone who just wants to save money, how that can in turn help you do better with your business and make more money. And a big reason of why this is so important is when you are, financially sound, where you're living well within your means, it makes you a whole lot more comfortable with whatever job you're doing, which in turn makes it easier to do your job. So me, from a sales perspective, it went from me having to sell someone a car to I want to sell someone a car. And there's a huge difference with that, and it makes it so that you're so much more valuable to your customers, your clients, whatever kind of business that you do. Because when you have that neediness where you have to sell someone something, that's what they call the hard sale, right? Where you've got to make that sale so you can make ends meet, all that kind of stuff. And a lot of the times you don't have your clients' needs, as your best interest, because you need to make money. Whereas when you're on the other side, where you don't have to make a sale, then you can make it so that your clients' needs are your best interest. And it actually helps you end up making more money because you can sell more things. So for me personally, once I got to that point where I kind of bridged that gap to where I didn't need to sell a car anymore, where I just wanted to sell a car, I was, going out of my way to help people out more, and I was going out of my way to make the experience better, and I was going out of my way to basically do everything that I could to make sure that that client got the best car that they wanted, and obviously making sure it fit within their budget, all that kind of stuff, just truly taking care of them, which in turn helped me sell more vehicles. So it's kind of funny how it works, right? Not needing to sell stuff in turn helped me sell more. And that transfers over to these videos as well, because it in turn makes it so that I don't need to make a YouTube video. I want to make a YouTube video, and my content isn't dictated by money. I don't make a particular video because it is going to be the right financial move, where I'm going to make a ton of money from it because someone's telling me what to say. I get to say whatever I want. I get to make videos on whatever I want. And it's because I've kind of built this little bit of a financial pocket for myself, essentially, where I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. I'm just making money because I want to make money, not because I have to make money. And that's a huge difference. And if you can get to that point in your life Obviously, it's going to make life a lot more comfortable, but then it's going to be able to make business a lot better, because I've noticed that because of the transparency that I have on this channel and obviously on my main channel as well, my views have skyrocketed. I mean, everyone's, not everyone, but a lot more people are viewing my content. I mean, I literally went from, I just looked at my analytics all the way back in March on my main channel, and that month I got about just over, I think it was 146,000 views. Whereas last month, I got about 1.3, 1.4 million views, somewhere in that range. I don't have it memorized exactly, but about literally 10 times as many views in a period of only 6 months roughly. And it's because my content isn't dictated by money. My content is dictated by what I want to produce content wise, me being transparent, all that kind of stuff. And that's the best way to do business. So if you're in a position in your life where you want to earn more income and you want to change your life, that is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself, is just to try to make yourself more financially stable. Make it so that you're living well below your means. And like I said, what I do personally at this point is I try not to spend more than 10 to 15% of my income on just regular expenses. So I'm talking about car payments, living costs, food, all that kind of stuff. I try to keep that to around 10 to 15%. If I have to go up to 20, 25%, then I'll do that, obviously, but I try to keep my cost of living very low and then always try to increase my income, so then I have the freedom to do whatever I want. If I don't want to go into work, I don't have to go into work. I want to go into work. If I don't want to, or if I don't want to make a video, I won't make a video. If someone comes up to me and says, hey, I'll pay you out this much to do something for a video, if it's not something that I truly believe in, I won't do it, because I don't need the money. And that's super important in life when you're building a brand or when you're just building anything in general. It doesn't matter what it is. Transparency and just being true to your beliefs is so important, and being financially stable helps out with that so much. So I hope I didn't ramble too much in this video. Like always, I hope that helped out all of you guys, overall with this topic. That is going to sum things up for today's video. I really appreciate all of you for watching. If you have any other questions, leave it down in the comment section below. If you're stopping me for the first time, please subscribe. I'll see all of you in that next video.